Board President, board members, good evening instead of good morning. May I ask for some clarification on one item? And Neil, I guess that would be from you. I thought the first reading for the lift was scheduled for next month.
Don't want to get into a lot of back and forth, but I just would note that we believe that we need additional time to work through the
I don't have a problem, I just need clarification.
Clarification is June. It would be the first opportunity for that ordinance to come before.
Thank you. So now you have a little more time to think. And I'd like you to think of one thing while I'm sitting up here today, and that's honored citizen. And there's a huge population of people with disabilities that are beginning to wonder why honored citizen, because we don't feel very honored. Lena, when she was up here, I've known Lena for 10 years. I agree with not doing away with the monthly pass, but not doing away with it also means at a reasonable price, because if you put a ceiling that people still can't afford, really doesn't make any difference. I don't agree with going to the maximum that the ADA allows for a trip by trip, because there are some people with disabilities on limited incomes that take only a few trips, and that would be really problematic. The other thing, which I know 3 of the board members up there I sent copies to, which was just one example of a person living on, well, actually in that case was a job, working 5 days a week, going to the doctor twice a month, going to the grocery store 4 times a month, and five whole extra trips to maybe go to a movie or visit friends. Their fee, as originally proposed, I understand that now it's until June because hopefully we're going to have something better to look at, but the proposal that was on the table as of last week, their fee would have gone, instead of the $52 a month pass that they buy, it would go up to almost $150. Lena also talked about people living on $674 a month, which a lot of your Lyft customers do. If they're lucky enough to be on HUD and can afford an apartment, that's $202. Now you do the arithmetic. How much have they got left? Food, medicine, transportation. You can't do this to these people with good conscience. I'm sorry, you can't do it with good conscience. When you collect your, may I have just an extra, I usually go quick. When you collect your payroll tax, it doesn't say so much goes to fixed routes, so much goes to Lyft. Yes, Lyft rides are more expensive, but they're also for your most vulnerable customers. They're for people that without Lyft would not have a life. They would become homebound. So you can't just look at, which the figures I saw last week on the report was $27, but I won't argue $27 or $29. You can't just look at the cost. You've got to look at doing the right thing. These are human beings that have a right to live in the society. We're not a third world country where you take your people with disabilities and you hide them away. And you've just got to give people with disabilities service, and the cost is just the cost. And someday you have 2 choices in this lifetime, and then I'll step down. You either become a person with a disability or you die first. Thank you.